the new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Tries to bait him with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. The low kick connects. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Next up, gets a chance with that jump in. Will they build meter or just go all in on each other? What's the play here? The pace is slowed considerably. Who will make the first move? Blocks the jump in. Who's gonna make a move? Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Starts off zoning with fireballs. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Taking stock. Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. All right, what's coming up next? Feeling out the spacing. Just out of range for that throw. Only 20 more seconds. What's it gonna be? Player 2 can't avoid experiencing burnout. In there! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Who's going to start things off? Both fighters want to goes for the super art? Will that super be the turning point? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Both fighters are low on drive. What'll they use it on? Time to reassess the situation? Parries the projectile. Doing some quick planning? Looks to add more pressure by parrying the projectile. Oh, could be the start of something. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have brushes that off and keeps going. Backs away. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. What's the next move? Fireball into the corner. Oh, burnout triggered! Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Crowns them from above. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? There's an overdrive Hadouken! Barely blocks the jump in. Player 1 springs forward with the drive rush. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Oh, could be the start of something. 20-second links it! Life lead is there, but smashes out the cage right there! Trips them with a critical arm. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Player 1, oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. No! Send off the wall! Knocks off the tank and scores the win! That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in the fight. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Overdrive Hadouken. Player 2 chases them down. Deals some damage with that quick combo. He grabbed both sides without a drive gauge. How will they overcome this? Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Knockdown! A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Knockdown! Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Not having the cross-up. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Taking stock. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Projectile to try and change the situation. Okay, creating some space takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. serving them a severe beatdown, and the fun's just starting. Player 2 has the KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Get out of there with the backdash. Oh, whiffs the throw. Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tensor. Looking for a chance. Drive gauge gap here. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can... Oh, burnout triggered. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to back off, but they might try something here. Snake strike hits. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. There's an overdrive short use. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Shuts that down with a parry. Can this drive bring them back? Are you serious? They had a read on that jump in the whole time? Genius read with that throw escape. This is gonna hurt. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Noticeable life lead is an impact squat.
Pay attention.
Doesn't set the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Overdrive Hago. The last rep anticipated that throw. They were right to be on guard there. Rattled them with a sit. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Oh, we're going full third strike with a callback Hayabusen. What's next? Player 2 is looking at a grip and whiffs. They're wide open. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Player 2 crowns them from above. Both sides getting ready. The low. Back to the court. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. Good burnout, but they may have a plan here. Oh, the throw connects. Okay, there's a drive impact. Player 2, it is over. Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Gets a chance with that jump in. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Pressuring, this is going to hurt. Big trouble here. The stun is going to leave them defenseless. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. Life lead opens up. Gets the jump in. Neither fighter can use their drive moves. How will they close out the round? Jumps in. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Sneaks in the throw. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Spike. Jumps up. Can't tech the throw. Quick breather. Player and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. In your face with the SRK. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive burnout activates.
Not good enough.
Grabs and throws them away. A super arc. Super Rashid kick to make their extremity single. Avoid clutch, anti-air. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Gets them with a Euro step. Experiencing burnout. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Anti-air in the clutch. What are they gonna do? Okay, here we go. Gotta do better than that. Knocked them out of the air. The drive gate impact squash. Closing moments of the match. One he drops hard. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Adds a bit of OD spice there. King Hadouken. They're thinking of scoring big off this gauge use. Burnout activated. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Solid anti-air. Both fighters planning something? Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Oh, reversal. Spinning Victor tells you you're not cleared for landing. Ooh, does them dirty. Both sides getting ready. They're in clutch anti-air. Reads the jump in perfectly. Totsugeki to the face. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Hits the drive. Excellent block. That corner is starting to... Oh, what's this? Who's coming out on top? The pressure must be driving the ground them from above. Are you kidding me? Player 2 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that. It's a mirror match. There's going to be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Drive reversal to break in. Their drive gauge was running low, but they use an overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gun-shy. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player 1 with the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Both sides looking for an opening. Trips them up. The throw connects for counter hit damage. Projectile to try and change the situation. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Oh, burnout on both sides? Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Taking stock. Next hit will end the round. A drive impact could end it all here. Does a good job of pushing back. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Ends with a projectile. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Both sides reluctant to get in each other's faces. The Cool sees control this round. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. From up above, both fighters planning something? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Big throw with brief drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Gets carried to the corner. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. What? Anti-air. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Overdrive Hadouken. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Going in. Jumps in. Burnout activates. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 drops him hard. Close range projectile. What'll be the plan here? Low heavy, but no go. That corner is on the wall. Benson on the fireball. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Opens with the fireball. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Throws a fireball. Burnout activates. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Drops him hard. Both fires off the Shinku Hadouken. What now? Can they make the most of it? Sets up with the jump in. Player 1 can't use drive anymore. What are they gonna do? Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Player 1 is looking at it. This is gonna hurt. Amazing! Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Oh, here we go. Click. Stun. Bad news is on the way. Take a seat. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Burns out. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. They think this time to bust this out. They are done. Player 2 delivers the upset. That's one for the replay. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive on it. Keeps fighting ahead even with a depleted drive gear. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Who's gonna make a move? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. All right. Both fighters have no meter. Who's going to make the first move? Trips them up. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? They are not afraid to let the overdrive art fly, even when their drive gauge isn't topped off. Player 2 needs to deal with this. Is a huge chance to make him feel it. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Player 1 chases him down. Experiencing burnout. The pressure is gets him. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so far. Burnout activates. Checks them with the projectile. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Will we see a drive in? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Block. Knockdown and... Both fighters are trying not to get trapped, willing to closes it out. Player 2 survived that tense mirror match.
First practice training. Training room.
Y'all tired of playing the sidelines. Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to heat up for the fight of my life. Show 'em what I got, cause you know that it's my time. Rock the ball, boy. Give it my all, boy. I'm ready. Got me feeling like all right, I'm ready. Boy.
It's a mirror match. There's going to be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Let us begin. This will be a good fight.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Overdrive. Their drive gauge was running low, but they use an overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gun-shy. Definitely shuts out the jumper. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Taking stock. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach, or Baby takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Time's the only thing. Drive rush to keep it going. Player burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Genius read. KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? That last round featured a lot of offense from mid-range while the fighters dance around each other. What's going to happen in this round? Player 2 has the meter lead. Knockout and... oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Rushes that off and keeps going. A drive uses the gauge for a super art. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move! Player 2 gained a hard-fought victory there. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Fires off in overdrive. Parries the projectile. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Knockdown. Player 1 pushes the opponent in big trouble here. The stun is gonna leave them defenseless. Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. Takes a trip. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some low-headed
Aí sabe, chegou no dono da tela.
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Still very early in the round. That's some... burnout activates. Player 2 in dire drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge, but experiencing burnout. Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Streak knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Goes for the fireball. Solid anti-air. Are we gonna see a comeback? Shina Shogeki.
Pô, o cara quer ganhar no topo da tela, velho. Que cara ruim, velho.
Player
O
one
cara não
comes away
consegue
with the
atacar
win.
normal, velho.
How
Aí
is this
trava lá
rematch
em
going
canto
to
da
play
tela,
out?
cara.
Are we going to witness a blow up here? Did well to get the buff in there.
Ia, velho.
Grabs
Ia,
up.
velho. Ia.
Falls short. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. All right. Goes for the fireball. Player two is using their drive liberally. All right, what's coming up next? Big, low, reaching heavy. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Taking stock. Burnout activates. Will we see a drive impact? Decides to meet them in the air. Player two, drive rush to keep it going. Player
esse cara
one
tá dando
hits him for the
empate,
stun.
tá tomando
This
rabo.
might pay.
Tá
Oh.
dando punição de
Player
canto, velho.
one hits up the always important first round.
cara não,
They'll
velho.
want to keep the ball rolling. Jumps up, goes to the overdrive. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Still scrapping, springs forward with the drive rush. Drive rush to keep it going. Jumps in. The engagement here will have us with the solar plexus strike. Low heavy. Are we gonna see a comeback here? All the throw connects. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Drops them from the air. So little life left. A jump? Not good enough. Wraps it up with a throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Jumps up. They're going for the super art. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up!
What will they do next? Lynching! Oh, here we go. Reads the jump in perfectly. Player one has the super gauge advantage. Both sides getting ready. Are we going to see a comeback here? This is drive rush. Player one is in stun. Bad news is on the way. Solar plexus strength. Player one with no hesitation or regret. Hits him with that ASS up. Ooh, sends him a personalized telegram with that frightening critical art. Can they muster up the nerves to fight back and take this round? They both decide to ease the tension and back off. Are you kidding me? Player two is going to be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
As partidas tudo em burnout. O cara me vê normal, cara.
Here comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Overdrive. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player two in that dangerous burnout state. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. This is going to hurt. Big trouble here. The stun is going to leave them defenseless. Can't tech the throw. Surprises them with a drive rush. Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. With the life gap opening up, they meet and the throw ends the round. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Goes to the overdrive. Still very early in the round. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Burnout activates. All right, what's coming up next? Answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. They made it look easy. Player one got him up against the wall, and the stun is there. Player 2 has an empty drive through. Hits him with a stop and pop. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Smart play with the throw. Drive rush to keep it going. Going in, will we see a drive impact? Into Hadouken! Hits up the breaks in! Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Player 1 distantly closes it out! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Cara, nem joga tentando em burnout. Pra falar pra cima já era. Atacar não tem ataque não, esse cara nenhum. Perde FP fácil.
Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round 1. Fight.
There we go. What are these fighters going to do? It's back with a well-placed drive reversal. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Goes air to air to deny them a chance. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Can't tech the throw. Neither of them willing to back off here. Combo with the target combo. Gets the jump in. Closing. What's next? Both fighters are barely. There's an overdrive shorty. Player 2 will have to fight back here without any drive. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive stage. Both fighters planning something? They were right to be on guard there. In there! Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Barely blocks the jump in. Had the radar up and running. Player 2 spent the super art to take the last round, but how will they handle the meter deficit? Early round decisions are experiencing burnout. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? What'll happen here? Player 2 has a slight life lead. Okay, creating some space here. Throws a fireball. There's an overdrive shorty. Cycle knuckle connects, and now they have a chance for a follow-up. Shinju Hadouken! Sets up with the jump in. Breaks it. Life lead is drive rush to keep it going. Manages reversal. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. There's a big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Falando, cara. Vou te jogar.
A new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Let us
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Denies the attack and tries to get a breather with a projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the goes for the super art? Knockdown. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. KO. Player one on the boards first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Dashes forward. Player one did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Can they stop this life lead from getting bigger? Player two is working with a burnout trigger. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Both fighters planning something? Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Burnout activates. Low heavy. What? Anti-air. Gets tagged by the fireball. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.